we've been talking about fears and the voices in your head. What are these voices? You're not mad. You're not mad. We all have our internal discourse. So let's see what this discourse is about and how we can really take charge. How do you recognize your fears barking at you from the inside? How do you recognize them? Now, I'm fearless. I'm not afraid of anything. But shit, that thing, I can't do it. Well, why is it so? Well, obviously, for fear. So, not much where does this fear come from, but where do you hear the fears? And the fears, your fear, expresses itself with your internal, call it discourse, your thinking and the ideas that come to you and they say, oh, this is dangerous, oh, this won't work, oh, I don't want to do this. It's your internal voice that is the voice of fear. It's one of your internal voices, which is the voice of fear, which is talking to you and is trying to take front stage and is trying to grab your attention and is trying to grab your energy and focus so that you focus on that instead of on your end result. So what I suggest to do is to start listening, not even listening, hearing the voices that you have in your head, the internal discourse. There's nothing mystical. We are continually talking to ourselves in a way. Well, listen to it and watch, hear when fear is trying to take over. Hear, not listen, but hear when your voice is trying to scare you, is trying to let you think that something will go wrong, something will not work. Listen, but I repeat, don't listen actually. Just hear it. You hear it like you hear the dog barking at you in the street. But you don't listen. You don't go, sorry dog, can you repeat it? Oh, this dog is barking at me. I should respond back. I should push back. No, of course you don't. All right? Same thing. Hear the voices that are trying to push you out of your mission, out of your end result. And it's plenty of these voices, which are nothing mystical. It's just you and your fears acting out and trying to stop you and trying to keep you safe, trying to keep you away from dangers, away from uncertainties, away from anything that could prove that you're wrong, anything that could prove that you're not worth. Just hear these voices, these fears, and just move on. Keep going. And you hear they keep barking in your head, and you move on, and you keep going. Do this exercise, I would say every day, all the time. Observe your inner discourse and spot the times when your inner discourse is trying to take over and is trying to scare you, or is actually scare or fear itself. Just spot it. Don't act on it. Just spot it. Aha, this is my fear talking. Let's move on. This is my fear talking. Let's move on. Try it. With the fearless entrepreneur, we're just scratching the surface of how fears affect our ability to create a great startup. If you want to go ahead and beyond fear, I developed a program for CEOs, entrepreneurs, and co-founders to work on not only recognizing the fears, not only facing the fears, but most importantly, directing our energy, our attention, our focus onto our startup, onto our end result, which is the success of our startup. If you're interested, join me in the Beyond Fearless program. More information down below, or just email me at leonardo@zangrando.com.